Did you just drive over 1,000 kilometers on your motorcycle in one day after thousands of kilometers in the last 2 weeks? Does your backside feel like it's the second day of the first time you went to prison? If so, the Rump Relaxer 3000 may not be right for you. You're going to need the Rump Restore 4000 from C4 Outdoors, the industrial solution for your butt pain restitution. We took the best parts of the Rump Relaxer 3000 and pumped it up by 1,000%. 1,000! Our newly patented vibragasmic oscillator motors are strong enough to soothe a randy rhino and calm a crabby crocodile, both of which we've used to test it. Half an hour with the Rump Restore 4000 and you'll transcend your mortal coil, which is why we include the free Sponge Max 2000 to clean the transcendence that gets all over the place. Just look at these happy customers after using the Rump Restore 4000. The Rump Restore 4000 can be yours today for just $99 easy payments of $199.95. $199.95! Operators are standing by to hear from you again, so call now. I said now. How about now?
Side effects may include sudden telepathy, ability to hear a dog whistle, spontaneous combustion, brief episodes of time travel, unexpected hair on your tongue, déjà vu about having déjà vu, raising the dead, and dry mouth. Please contact a doctor if you experience any of these symptoms.
Follow me as I attempt to travel over 8,000 kilometers across Canada on my dad's old motorcycle. Now this bike has not ran in 14 years and I just got it running. I will not be taking any food or water on this trip. I'll only be eating what I can catch, kill, or forage. I should also mention that I have never drove a motorcycle over 300 kilometers in one shot before, so this should be interesting. To add to this adventure, I won't be staying in any hotels. I'll be sleeping in my tiny little tent each night with my basic survival gear and stopping at places that I have never been before. Will I make it in 16 days without starving? Join me for the next part of my adventure. Today's the day. Today is the day. Good morning. 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 Day 14. My God, I cannot believe I'm here. I am in, well, I'll tell you where I'm not. I'm not in Quebec. I am in Lakeside, Lakeside, New Brunswick. Drove 14 hours, if you didn't watch last night. 14 and a half hours I drove. Nothing in my belly. Last meal, no idea. 2 days ago. I probably shouldn't have drove, but man, what a weird feeling, you know. I'm stuck in a city, or I was in a small town in Quebec. Nowhere to go, couldn't talk to a person, and just completely helpless. It was like, my instinct was, get your wallet out, get a place to stay. But to find a campground, dude, you know how hard that is? And then I tried calling these guys. It was just bad. So I actually got upset. And I just said, I called New Brunswick. Hey, can I get a blah, blah, blah. I got obviously last night and today. And just booted her here. I don't know what this campsite looks like. I was driving at dark. It sucked. But I'm going to tell you something. Out of all the days, and you've seen all my ups and downs, last night was the worst one for me. It was the worst one by far. I may not have showed it on camera, but that 1,020 or 1,012 kilometers was the hardest thing that I've had to do mentally. It was cold and I was shivering. I was shivering so bad the bike was wiggling. And just I looked down at my GPS and it was like 3 hours. After 6 hours that I didn't want to do. Oh God. It was brutal. But I'm going to tell you something too. And this is, this could be because I'm alone. No, it's not. For 14 days. But this is for my brother and this is for my cousins. We lost our biggest cheerleader. Our Grandma Betty. And I got her right here. This beautiful soul. With me. And we may have lost her as a cheerleader, but she was cheering me on last night, I tell you. Yesterday. And brother and cousins, guess what she was saying? I'll just give you a little pause on how do you think she would cheer me on? Because she's got her own special way. There's two ways. One, she'd say, get the fuck on that bike and you get your ass over to the East Coast. That's one way. And then she would have went like this with her palms and pointed a lot. And then she would be just chirping, go, woo, 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 go, go. And that's what got me through that fucking grind. 14-hour bike ride, running on maybe 5,000 calories in the last 14 days. I'm an emotional wreck. But that's for my cousins and my brother. Okay. So today, what am I gonna do? I literally could get done today. I could just get on my bike, drive 527 kilometers to North Sydney. That's where Sydney come from, Scott. It's just North Sydney, New Brunswick, or Nova Scotia. Put my feet in the Atlantic and call this done. Or I could stay here, fish around, take my time. I don't know what to do. I don't know what's it like around here. So I do have a New Brunswick fishing license. I do not have a Nova Scotia one yet, so I gotta do that yet. But maybe I don't do any of that. I just go and finish this. I am melting away. Like, I don't know what I weigh, but it's definitely less than 185 pounds. I'm not sure what to do. I'm gonna have a coffee and think about it. Yeah, I wish you guys could help me out, actually. I don't know what to do. You know what I'm gonna do? Okay, I'm gonna make breakfast, check out the area, go upload my videos, and I'll see if I can get a ticket onto the ferry to Newfoundland. If I cannot get a ticket to Newfoundland, I'm gonna boofer, zip over, and finish this bitch. But if I can go to Newfoundland, I'll take my time and go as planned. Either way, it's coast to coast. My rules, don't care. Always were the rules. So, what a journey. And it's, I'm doing this for me and my kids and their kids. Like, so you guys can laugh all you want. I don't give a shit. This is for them. Yeah, okay. I almost forgot. I did go through another time zone. A whole nother hour. So that's why it got dark so quick. And it's 9 o'clock in the morning right now. Like, I'm 3 hours ahead of Saskatchewan now. Wow. Well, anyways, yeah, that makes total sense. I'm just going for a walk exploring. You think I can eat that? Not a chance. Look how beautiful this is. Ooh. We'll see where this takes us. Yeah, gorgeous. Coffee, lost my lid. You might have seen in that last scene. Cup fell out of my bag. Smashed the lid. Cup's fine. I'm sure this doesn't do it any justice, but it's like out of a fairy tale. Hey? It's just wild. Absolutely wild. We live in a beautiful country. God, I'm getting sappy and emotional. I watch those guys on those shows and it's like such a... Oh, I get it. Your mind. It just... Ooh. What if there's a Smurf under there? No. I wish I was brave enough to try one. I'm gonna become a better forager. Uh-oh, now where do I go? This way. I don't know if you can trust these signs. Look. Yo, that's straight out of a horror movie. I'm gonna end up in a shack full of butcher equipment. So after a very lengthy walk, I found this. Oh, I have no service, but I believe they call it Grand Bay. The guy said, yeah, you could catch some fish maybe if you find it. He goes, eel's good. Fuck, dude, if I caught an eel, I would scream. I wouldn't, like, aren't eels like, you know, I know I'm a prairie boy, but aren't eels like things that fucking electrocute you? I don't know. I'm gonna check out the scenery here. New Brunswick. Oh shit, I bet you that's where I was supposed to pop out. Oh well, I like this better. It's shallow for like, I don't know, half a mile. Gorgeous. Picture op. I'm gonna make bannock just so I have something in my tummy for a 6-hour trip, 7-hour probably. Find somewhere I can get Wi-Fi and see if I can't get to Newfoundland. That's the plan. I had to sit down. I don't know how long of a hike it was. It wasn't crazy, but it took everything I had. I thought you can enjoy the coffee with me. New Brunswick, everybody. I'm an emotional mess. Okay, I have a plan. I am going to make some bannock, pack up, drive 6.5 hours to a place called Arm of Gold. It's like an open space RV tent place, but it's next to a freshwater lake, or what do they call it, blackish. It's kind of salty, kind of whatever, but anyways, I can catch freshwater fish. I can't catch ocean fish with my license, I don't think. And it's like 10 minutes away from the port for the ferry. So either way, I'll go there. If I get on the ferry, great. If not, I'll either touch the Atlantic tonight, or I'll do it tomorrow morning and the journey ends. Little part of me is sad, actually. Oh, fuck, no, I'm not. But first things first, let's do bannock, and anyways, that's the plan. We'll see what happens today. Let's see what adventures await. I'm not sure what the timestamp is, but that's how long I was lost for. Fuck. Whew, I was freaking out a little bit there. Anyways, back on the narrow. Damn. Correction, still lost. Ended up back at the water. Fuck. Scotty, I don't know if you can timestamp from when I left the beach, but that's basically when I got lost. My battery's going dead too. Fuck. Fuck. I finally found the trail. Jesus. Because I have calories to afford. Dumb. Hey, look how good I'm making that bannock. Look how good I'm making bannock, I mean. Ooh. Pretty good. Just gonna go upload and see about ferry availability. So if I can't get on the ferry, I am going straight to the Atlantic Ocean and I'm dipping in. But if I can, I'll do, I'll obviously get on the ferry because I like to see Newfoundland. But it is what it is. So we will see. Wish me luck. Okay, so there is no ferries for today or Monday. So, kind of sucks. But whatever. Go to Nova Scotia. It's probably a good thing. Falling apart. Still coast to coast, I guess. So that's good. Alright guys, so I'm pooched on the ferry, but I don't care. My body is shutting down. I rented a hotel in North Sydney, so I'm gonna go there and drop my gear off. No, I won't. I'll go to North Sydney, go to where the ocean is. You and I are gonna jump into it, and then we're gonna go to that hotel, we're gonna have a beer, and we're gonna have a meal. And it'll be a huge win. I am excited. I'm just super fucking beat.
Half an hour with the Rump Restore 4000 and you'll transcend your mortal coil.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. And then if I got time, we'll do a weigh-in. If not, yeah, I'll do a weigh-in tonight somehow. Find a store, figure out how much weight I've lost, and then figure out how to get my bike on. I'm looking at shipping it or getting a U-Haul, and then my brother will join me and drive with me back to Davidson. But If I can ship it, I think I'm gonna ship it. I'm sick of asphalt, so I haven't done it yet. It's like 5.5 more hours of driving, so I won't get there till 7:30 tonight. But I'm this close, guys. This close. I just gotta hold my shit together and have no more adventures. No more adventures. Just no more surprises. Let's just get through this. And then I just text Scott my plans. And what we'll do is we'll have a couple days of reflection, and then we'll do a little Q&A on what went well, what I do different, what gear worked good, what gear didn't work good, what was my hardest part, what was my easiest part. All super easy questions to answer, but he's right. I'll give it a day or two before I do that. So anyways, this is my last time. That was my last time doing my tent. Oh, I wish I would have appreciated it more. I'm kind of sad. Is that weird? Well, we've got to get there first. Okay. Hey Scotty, I'm in Sackville. I said Sack. We're so close, 242 more kilometers, 2 hours and 41 minutes, but we're not going to get there till 9:15 p.m. So again, racing that stupid sun as I'm heading east. Let's do this, yo. So freaking close, man. Like, oh God, I'm excited. Well, in Schneider fashion, I got the worst timing. My GPS took me for a frickin' spin. It took me forever to get here. But, got to Sydney, got a hotel that has no food, by the way. May I present to you the Atlantic. Can't see it, can you? But I did it. I did it. Yeah. Man alive. That little old bike got me here. And the only reason why I got here is because of that bike and just will and adrenaline. I started this off as a marathon, you know, taking my time. And as you can tell with the videos the last 2 days, I've been a sprint. Now, I had a whole different ending in my head. You know, jumping in and rah, crying and blah. But the truth is, I'm exhausted. And this is done. And I am happy. I have to do weigh-in, but there's no scale. So I'm gonna do that tomorrow. Not that I can eat anything anyways. I'm gonna see if I can get, I don't know, like a beer and skip the dishes or something like that maybe, but whatever. We'll see what I weigh tomorrow. Fucking fish just jumped right in front of me. I am so happy. I can't believe being in a U-Haul at Surrey, BC, then end up in Sydney, Nova Scotia in 14 days. But my body is pooched. It is telling me to stop. But the goal was coast to coast, and that's exactly what I did. I did it. Fucking did it. Thank you to everybody who supported me. Of course. Yeah, you know what? This is the perfect Schneider ending. I did it. The end. We're gonna do a little debrief in a few days once this is all sank in with Scotty. But yeah. Alright. Yeah, so I got in a hotel. It's 1.4 star rating. Yay! Way better than a tent though. And here's the cool thing. So there's no food. I wasn't bullshitting about that. But there is DoorDash. So I have a scale coming. I bought a shelf. Fuck, I can't talk, dude. See? A scale from a schnell. I got a scale coming from Shoppers in like 20 minutes. And I got a pizza from Domino's following that. So we're gonna do a weigh-in right now, yo. What's your guesses? What's your guesses? I'm thinking I lost 5 to 6 pounds. That's what I'm thinking. I was 184.7. I do remember that number. I probably gained a couple pounds going to Victoria, but we're gonna go with 184.7 and see what I'm at. Yeah. But yeah, what a shitty ending to a video. Typical Schneider luck, you know, like I had this whole thing, this whole speech with like, you know, my brother and my cousin Chris and grandma and all these people that helped me and all this stuff, and fucking dark and in wrong turn, got pissed off, just cold, shivering. And then I went into my beautiful little speech and then the phone rang. And I'm like, you know what? All that matters is I had a challenge for myself, coast to coast. I like to challenge myself. This was the toughest one I've ever done. I did it. I ain't doing it again. And we're going to go through, again, like with Scotty there, but I can tell you now, the most interesting thing, so I wanted to see what I'd be like in a struggle, like with no community, no friends, no anyone, just me. And I wanted to see what I would do and what I'm made of. I definitely got that. The other thing I wanted to show is I've got 4 children, 3 that are young adults figuring things out. And, you know, they hear it their whole lives saying, it'll get better, just get on with your day, da-da-da-da. And we all know what that's like when you get the same advice over and over, just it becomes numb. You know, this was number 1 for me. I wanted to do this to see if I could do it. But an added value to it is I wanted to show my kids completely me. all my vulnerability, all of my strengths, all of my weaknesses, and be faced with problems that they can relate to that are, holy Christ, what are you going to do? And hopefully I showed just that grit and just you fucking do it. You get through, because tomorrow is going to happen regardless. And I know it's getting kind of corny, but this is no bullshit. And I wanted to show my children, you know, as you guys know, I wanted to quit a million times. And I probably didn't handle things that great either. But I got here, man. I'm in Nova Scotia, dude, on the coast. And it was just because of good luck and some people and just God and the universe, all that shit. But at the end of the day, you gotta have the will, you gotta have that determination, and you just gotta jump in head first. Being naive is a superpower, and maybe that's the lesson, kids, if you're listening. If I would have known what I was getting myself into on going across Canada, for one, you know, running Panther, toppers, mare, all that shit. If I would have known what came with all that stuff, especially this trip, I would have never done it. Ever, 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 ever. But I'm glad I did it, because I met lots of great people. I learned new skills. I know what I'm capable of. I know what I'm not capable of. There's a lot to that. So my children, I hope you are proud, and I hope this makes you want to fucking get it. Just get it. All right, love ya. Bye. I got my skill cane. Do 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 do. What do you think? What do you think? Oh, I just showered. Put towel on. Oh my god, so good. Okay, I'm guessing 6 pounds. I have not weighed myself yet. Shorts off. So I was 184.7. Holy shit. 174.6. Dude, that's 10 pounds. 10 pounds. That's way more than I thought. Okay, well, there we go. You want to lose 10 pounds? Jump on a motorbike. Starve yourself. Eat 5 times out of 14. Shit 4 times out of 14. And you can lose 10 pounds too. Damn. I haven't been that weight since grade 12. 1995. I weighed 175. Okay. Pizza's coming soon, yo. Pizza's coming soon, yo. Alright. So. Domino's pizza. Oh my god, it smells so good. So good. Oh, dude. That's so much better than bannock. And I got a Diet Coke. They had no beer. And this would not have been my first meal. If I would have it my way, I'd have a ribeye steak, medium rare, mashed potatoes, blue cheese on the steak, lots of butter on the mashed potatoes, with a bottle of Malbec. That's what I would have had. And I probably would have shit myself to death for 3 days after that, but this is gonna have to do. That kind of concludes this, hey? Jeez, kind of sad a little bit, but happy too. I don't know what's next. I gotta think of a new challenge, but I'll make sure I let you guys know when I do. But yeah, this is it, man. Yeah, well, I guess there'll be the debriefing with Scotty. We'll do that. That'll be out for another week. I gotta figure out how to get the fuck home. I actually never thought I'd make it this far, so I don't have a clue. I'm making some phone calls tomorrow morning and seeing what happens, but I might end up having a U-Haul this bitch back to Davidson, which would mean I drove Canada twice. Yeah, man. That's crazy. Hopefully I'm not doing that. Well, anyways, take care. It's fun hanging out with you. Scotty baby, huge thank you to you, man. Fuck. Scotty has seen every side of me completely, and he's edited out perfectly. And dude, you're a hell of a friend, buddy. And you kept me company. Actually, all of you kept me company, but Scotty, especially you, because like I said, when I look at this GoPro, I see you, And I wasn't alone on this trip. As long as I had this with me, I knew you were there. Oh, that sounds gay. But whatever, dude. I love you. You're awesome. Thank you. And looking forward to having a beer with you, buddy. All right, man. Guys, bye. Well.